am confident. I believe in myself. I'm capable of growth and leadership. What I'm called to do, I will accomplish. Hey, welcome to It's a YP Thing podcast. I'm Pansy Johnson, and I'm all about encouraging, educating, and elevating young professionals. And on this podcast, our mission is to impact the next generation of leaders through authentic conversations and real life experiences. Y'all, we have made it to 2026. I feel like I am stepping into a new era. I don't know if anyone else is feeling like that, but I feel like I'm stepping into a new era. I feel like I'm stepping into a new journey, and I just feel newness. And I hope whoever is listening to this, that you feel like that too, that you feel like you are stepping into something new, because we are going to be on this journey together this year. I'm super excited to be back. I know I have been gone for a while, but I'm excited to be back, and I'm super excited about this episode and what we're going to be talking about today, which is navigating tough seasons in your career. This is something that really resonated with me because of the fact that I have been in a tough season. I recently lost two family members, one on my mom's side and one on my dad's side. And it just was not easy. It was not an easy time period. It was not an easy thing to go through. It really hit hard. But then you add on top of that, you add in, life in general, you add in your career, you add in a social life, and just navigate all the things. And so even in my career, I just took on a new role. We transitioned to a new system, so trying to navigate through that. So it's just been a lot of change going on. It's been some good changes too, because it has challenged me throughout all of that, but it's also been a tough season. Whoever is listening, I want you to know that, first off, if you're going through a tough season, you are not alone. And today, I really hope this episode, it provides motivation and it provides encouragement to you to just continue to keep going and continue to show up, because when you show up for yourself, everything is going to continue to get better. As long as you put one foot in front of the other, it's going to continue to get better. Let's go ahead and jump into this episode. So, navigating your career in tough seasons. First off, y'all, life, there is no rule book. There is no rule book in life. I wish it was, but a lot of things that we go through, we're just learning as we go, especially as young professionals, right? This is probably our first time encountering certain things in our career, whether that is taking on a leadership role or whether that is moving away and taking a career position. Like a lot of these things that you go through in life, it's probably going to be your first experience, and that can be tough. Some people have never moved away from home, and then they move away from home to go after a new career opportunity, and that can create a tough season. And like I said at the beginning, like we're all trying to navigate different areas of life. We're all trying to navigate life and our career and just balancing it all, and that can be hard. But the first thing I want to talk about is, what is your perspective? I want us to take a moment, and I want you to really think about, when you are going through tough seasons in life, what is your perspective? What is the first thing that comes to mind when you are faced with something tough in life? When you are faced with something challenging in life, what is the first thing that comes to mind? Is it, why am I going through this? Is it, I can't do this right now? Or is it, how can I grow from this? What can I learn from this? Your perspective is so important. I've been listening and watching a vlogger, and you all may know her. Her name is Taja on YouTube. Throughout her vlogging, she says a lot. It's all about your perspective. It's all about your perspective. It's all about the way that you think about things, how you think about certain issues that you are faced with. Because you are going to face issues in life. You are going to face tough seasons in life. Where does your mind drift to? Where does your mind go to? It's so easy to think about something negative. Let's challenge ourselves in this season. for our minds to shift to something positive. If you're going through a tough season, you're having a bad day, start to say, hey, this day is going to be good. It might be haywire. It might be going, everything is going wrong, but start to shift your perspective. That's something that I've really been challenging myself in this season, is to shift my perspective. I actually was trying to find something and I could feel myself getting upset. Like I could feel myself getting irritated. I'm like, listen, I just seen this thing. Like, why can I not find it? And I get so irritated when I've seen something. I know I placed it somewhere and it's not there. I'm like, listen, we about to go there. And so I was just looking for it. And in that moment, I shifted my perspective. I said, I'm going to find it. I was like, it's no reason to get upset. Like, you're going to find it. You've seen it, so you're going to find it. So it's no reason to get upset. I literally felt myself get calmer. And the moment that I got calm, guess what happened, y'all? I found it. And I was just thinking, wow, your perspective, how much it matters. How much it matters. I know that's something small, but like how much it matters. How when I got calmer, I was able to easily find it. Because guess what? When I was probably upset, I was frantic. I was all over the place. So really challenge yourself. The next question I want you to ask yourself when you are facing tough seasons is, what can I learn from this? That's another thing that I've been challenging myself, like changing my perspective of thinking and thinking positive. But then I also ask myself when I'm facing tough situations, I'm like, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? This is tough. I wish I wasn't going through this, but what can I learn in this season from this? It's going to help me be better in my next season. That's going to help me grow through this. And I believe that when you start to ask yourself that, you start to analyze things in a totally different way. You start to think about things in a totally different aspect, and you really start to find yourself growing through whatever situation that you are going through. So I had a situation with a coworker that it just seemed like it was always something. And one thing about it, hey, I'm cool. I'm calm, collect. Like, I don't expect everyone to like me, everyone to, me to be everyone's cup of tea. That's completely fine. But it just seemed like this coworker just really kind of had it out for me because they were just always doing something, just always nitpicking. And so what I started doing, I started documenting because let me tell y'all something. If you're not documenting, you need to be. If you start feeling anything funny, document. If something started not seeming right, document. You send that email and make sure that you always have documentation to back up whatever you are doing. And that is going to protect you, and that's going to protect your job. Okay. So that is my little gem for today. And so I started documenting things, and honestly, I asked myself, at first I was looking at it in an emotional lens, right? Like, I haven't did anything to this person. Like, why are they coming from me? Like, what is the problem? But then I shifted my thought process and I said, what can I learn from this? What did I learn from this? You document everything. When you're documenting, that protects you from any situation. Right? It protects like actions you've took. It protects communication that has been had. Nobody can miscommunicate what you have said or what you have told them because you have it in writing. And so that helps you and that protects you, and that protected me. And so that's what I learned from this. Had I not documented, who knows what situations would have came out of this, or what could have transpired, or where it could have went. But because I documented, I protected myself and I protected my job. And because, I learned that, I was able to grow through that, right? I'm growing. Had I not went through that situation, I wouldn't have grown. I wouldn't have known how important it was to document everything. Ask yourself, what am I learning from this? And when you ask yourself that, you're able to take a deeper dive and really truly see, wow, I am learning. Wow, I am growing. When you start to really analyze situations that way, y'all, it puts you on a totally different level, mentally, emotionally, everything. I really want to challenge you to ask yourself, what am I learning from this? The next thing is, I want you to know that if you are going through a tough season, it is only for this season. Tough seasons are going to happen. It's inevitable. It's life. Things are going to happen, but it doesn't last forever. It does not last forever. And I think sometimes when you're going through things, you're like, I feel like I can't catch a break. I feel like, and it amplifies it. It amplifies whatever you're going through, whether that's in life, whether that's in your career, it amplifies what you're going through. But when you start to look at it like, this is just for right now. It won't be like this always. I won't be dealing with this situation always, right? I won't be feeling like this always. I won't be down always. I won't have a bad day always. When you start to look at it that way, you're able to, again, it all goes back to like your perspective, growing, and really understanding yourself on a deeper level and being able to overcome whatever it is that you're facing. I want to add one little bonus thing. Another thing that has helped me, because I am a high performer in my career. And so when you're a high performer in your career and you are facing tough seasons, it can just be overwhelming. It can be a lot. And most of the time people won't even know, because when you're a high performer, you're good at still showing up and doing what you're supposed to do, because baby, we gonna get that bag. We're going to get the bag. Nothing is going to stop us from getting the bag. Okay. But what I've learned is give yourself grace. If you're not feeling your best, if you're not having the best day, it's okay. And I don't know who needs to hear that, but sit in that. It's okay. It's okay to not have a good day. It's okay to not want to talk to people today. Okay? It's okay. And give yourself grace through that as you're navigating difficult seasons throughout your career, throughout life. Give yourself grace and know that it won't last forever, and it is okay to not be okay. You will get past it, you will get through it, and you will feel better that you went through it and you survived. Okay, you survived. You survived. So those are just some tips that I wanted to give to you all, because I do feel like it's so much that people are going through right now, and just things that people are facing. I know 2025 was tough. It was tough. People lost their jobs. A lot of people had tough seasons, and I'm one of them. I had a tough season as well, but I overcame it, and I overcame it by these things and by just really restructuring my thinking. In this season, just restructure your thinking, and that's going to help you navigate tough seasons in your career and in life. I'm Pansy Johnson. I'm all about encouraging, educating, and elevating young professionals. And on this podcast, our mission is to impact the next generation of leaders through authentic conversations and real life experiences. I want to close with some affirmations. In this season of 2026, we're going to be closing with some affirmations. And the affirmations today is, I am confident. I am enough. I believe in myself. I will accomplish everything that I set out to accomplish. And good things are headed my way. Those are the affirmations for this week. And I will see you in the next episode.